teasing. She is not teasing.
Yeah, I know. Tomorrow night we're going to be doing something with that silly thing. She'll be like, "Look at what I decided to make. It's a pen
Hey,
holder."
everybody.
Oh,
It's Dana.
And
Got
Beth.
Beth over here to this side. Down there is Becca.
Look at my pretty pen.
We're gonna do some crafts today, just whatever we want to do, because I'm not that planner kind of girl. But I'm gonna work on some cards still. Becca looks like she's gonna work on her journal. And
mm.
Beth is making a mess and trying to keep stuff that she shouldn't keep. Like toilet paper rolls, y'all. Who wants any
got
poo
some
particles?
I got some new tickets.
Nobody wants no poo
You have
particles.
new tickets. I have enough tickets that I could have sent you.
I know, I got a buttload out in the
These have
garage.
prompts on them.
I've
They're
got
new
one that
prompts
empty.
from
Oh.
Margaret Miller.
Huh.
Do you know
Oh,
Margaret?
I know Margaret's got some sort of something going on. I see people like saying Margaret's challenge.
53 prompts.
All right.
They're different.
Nobody's come in yet, so I guess that we're on our own.
On our own.
On our own. It'll be all right, though.
On my honor, I will try to serve my country and live by the Girl Scout law. Hi, Pam. I was catching up on some of your videos.
Hey, Pam.
YouTube has not given me any notifications that you had videos, and I thought you weren't doing them because I thought you were spending time with your grandbaby. Here, nope.
I haven't seen any either, Pam.
I know. I just went on her channel to see what was going on, and boom, there was all kind of videos. So I was catching up on them.
Oh, I heard you.
The baby just came home. The baby just came home from the hospital. So she has been busy with the baby.
I'm sure.
Good to see you, girlfriend. Good to see you.
Yeah.
Hey, Sharon. Sharon, I found some mail that I got from you 20 years ago. I don't know when it came in, but I found it in the bottom of a stack. So it is in there for next time I go live. I can, yeah. I know when you mailed that to me.
She really should be like more in tune to her peoples.
Who?
You.
What do you mean? Well, Shannon, I guess, got, when she gets mail. Remember, Shannon never used to get mail. Now she's the only one because I don't go out forgetting anymore. So it's like he has to be on oxygen, though. Is he in one of those little tanks? My nephew came home in one of those.
Oh. That's kind of scary.
Yeah,
hey, Sharon.
Yeah, my nephew's heart, he kept stopped breathing. He kept stopped breathing, the oldest of the twins. So he had to come home. Like they gave her like this little, like it look like a little NICU thing. Hey, Sherry. Hey, Stacy May.
Hey. Good afternoon, everybody.
Oh. Yeah, it was. I never knew that anything like that they did stuff, but they sure do. And it had like a little alarm on it that if he stopped breathing, it would, the alarm would go off and stuff.
I think it's a sleep apnea monitor.
My friend's little boy, he was severely, like I don't know what caused it, but he lost oxygen while he was in the birth canal. And so he was really bad, and he had to be on a lot of stuff. He never could eat on his own. It wasn't cerebral palsy. It was they let her be in labor for way too long.
They did that to me. Thank God, everything.
The cord was around his neck, so yeah, he lived till he was about 9. But yeah, it was scary. I mean, she had to feed him and do everything.
C-section. Hey, Kellyanne. Hey, Chris. Look at all y'all.
I don't know how she carried him around because he was long. But
Yeah, my cousin, I've talked about Toddy that had he got stuck in the birth canal and
Mhm.
oxygen and stuff.
Yeah, after she had him, they rushed him off to another hospital, and then she turned black and blue. She was black and blue from her boobs to her knees.
Wow.
I know it was a lot. It was crazy. But he was a sweet little boy though. He would grin at you.
Mm-hmm.
But it is scary whenever they are having issues. You don't want to think about it.
Hey, Jenna. What shake away?
Hey guys.
I'm coughing.
I think it's that time of year, Beth. I remember you doing this every time,
I know.
probably the weather or something changing.
What was I? Was peanuts. It was peanuts the last time.
Yeah.
Ah,
You
peanut.
might be allergic to them for real.
Yeah, for real.
I haven't really. Well, I had a protein bar earlier today. It probably got peanut powder in it.
My nephew's little girl, she was allergic to a lot for a long time, and she's gotten better. She was allergic to eggs and peanuts, and I don't know. There was like a list of like 12 things. So her mom had to really watch what she was doing.
Stay away from Chick-fil-A.
Well, and now she's allergic to 2 or 3 things, so it's gotten better. Hey, Cal.
Is your mom home?
Hey, Jen.
I say hi to you, Sherry. I think I did.
This paper is not the greatest.
So, Jen, it's been like a party since I've been there. You hung out with me, and then your mom came, and now your husband's off. Wow. Party.
Yeah, but the husband being off could be here or there, you know.
True. True that.
Scott was on
Just because I like them doesn't mean that she doesn't like a break from them, right?
right.
She's like, yeah, you hung out with them for one day, not even a few hours.
If Shannon was home 24 hours a day, what would you do?
Jump off a break. What you doing over there, Beth?
I'm looking at these little gold doilies, and I'm looking to see how many
They look like sunflowers. Let me put my glasses on.
stuck together.
Yeah.
It's like a little coaster.
Those would be neat, like a field of sunflowers.
Yeah, I'm thinking a turkey tail.
Ooh, yeah.
we're going to be swapping turkeys in November. So
Oh
we got
yeah,
we got to
turkey.
be. Thank
Like
you, Dana.
any kind of specifics on turkeys, or just
It's for the a turkey swap, so it has to fit in an envelope.
in an envelope? So kind of like a paper doll, but a
Yeah,
turkey.
right. Yeah.
Interesting.
So
Yeah,
it'll
I
work
can
out.
think up stuff, but I just don't do it
I'm
on my channel because I'm lazy.
I'm going to try to gather a few things to make and see if I can't help. I I don't know. We'll see. We'll see.
What are you mumbling over there?
I'm just
Oh,
Just
nothing.
mumbling. Just nothing. Okay. All right.
So if y'all need to know how to bind a certain particular way, let me know, and I can look it up in my new book.
I
100
with
different
that
ways
book.
to
I thought
bind.
about getting that.
A
On my,
hundred different
on my print book.
ways.
what the heck?
Is it real clear? The directions, are they real clear?
Yes. Step by step.
Step by step does not necessarily mean I will be able to follow it step by step.
Well, okay.
I
Well, yes,
did
it's
have you
clear
teach me topic stitch how many times?
because all you have to do is read it slower. This one's
You're pretty good.
ACF.
You're a pretty good trainer though, and you were.
This is cute. It's a piano hand.
I've looked at that, and that is I thought about doing that. I've seen that on Pinterest where it slips inside each other.
It's got skewers in it.
Oh no, that's not the one then. It must be very much like them. It has skewers in it.
I took a pill, so I'll be all right in a minute. A coughing pill. I don't know why I'm doing that.
What's everybody been up to that's in the chat? What's going on in
Your
everybody?
world.
Mm-hmm.
What's going on in your neck of the woods? If anybody wants 50 free prompts, go to Margaret Miller, and she's got 5 tips. 5 tips on how to use a glue book, different ways of using a glue book. And in the underneath in the description, she has a free place where you can buy these prompt tickets. You don't have to buy them; they're free, and download them and print them off. So I thought it'd be cute to add them to our, our prompt jar. That's what I thought.
Y'all need some embossing powders?
You gave me some.
I know. I got a buttload.
I haven't used the ones you gave me yet.
Well, maybe you should pull them out. Let's see.
Well, Abby, and now Abby's coughing.
Uh-oh. What did I do with my little fuzzy brush?
She has to be just like Mom.
Copycat. I mean dog. Copy dog.
Oh, crap.
The moon's been full this week, and
Oh,
the dogs wake up at 12 o'clock and they want to play. You know,
Mm-hmm.
in out. And Abby wants to go out, but she wants you to go out with her.
at midnight.
Yeah, at 12 o'clock, 12:15, 12:30, at least 4 or 5 times. It's like, hurry up and do your thing and get in bed. But she sleeps a lot during the day. I think if I were to do more stimulation during the day, she would do better at night.
Unless she's part dog or part cat, like mine.
Thank you, Angela.
The cat goes in and out on her own.
My cats think that it's run around like madmen at 11, 12, 1 o'clock in the morning.
Isn't that cute?
Oh, yeah, it's a ghost.
He's holding a pumpkin.
Looks like
The other day, Oren was over here, and I asked him, I said, so you going to come over before Halloween and watch some scary movies with me? He said, no. You don't like scary movies? No. I said, geez, when I was your age is when I seen my very, very first scary movie, and it still scares me to this day.
right? Me and my nephew, when he was probably, I don't know, maybe 10 or 11, we watched Sandman, and he was so scared.
So what's Oren into these days?
I know he hadn't been over to visit you, has he?
He's just school, I guess. Yeah. Yeah, no, he hasn't to stay overnight. Now he's old enough really to, he can spend a couple hours while Gatton's there to, get him ready and off to school. So, there's really, I'm not needed anymore.
Does he do any sports?
No, he's not into sports.
Is he into girls?
Well, he's had a girlfriend since kindergarten. I don't know. It's been the same girl. So.
Here's a little mummy.
That's cute.
Well, these aren't as cute as I thought they were going to be. I don't think I'm going to punch the corners off anymore.
There is some cute Halloween stamps. Here's a pumpkin that's cute. What color do I want to do?
They don't have to be Halloween just because they're.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, what you make of it?
Let's see. Do I have a good orange?
It'll just be fun.
Oh, I got a glitter orange. Let's see that.
So I broke down and I paid for a month worth of Disney because we wanted to watch the Hocus Pocus 2 thing, because Hocus Pocus 1 is so cute.
There's a couple of good movies coming on from Disney.
Dumb, Dumb, Dumb. I
Was
was
it?
of all the reasons. Yeah. So now we've watched all the other things that we've been wanting to watch. Like I like all the Marvel and Avenger, all the DCs and all that. So we've been watching those. But boy, oh boy,
That one wasn't all it's cracked up to be.
it sure the heck was not even close to the original one. And the original one's from 30 years ago. So
Yeah.
Yeah.
it was so good I fell asleep during it. I was so bored. Now I can maybe see the new generation liking it because it was, they didn't see the original one. I don't know, but I was very disappointed in it. And I've been waiting for a year to see it, It came out, I think, last year, didn't it?
I think.
I was so disgusted. I was so mad. We were like, okay, let's just pay for it. And, I said, because we were going to rent a movie, that we were going to rent something new. And that's usually $4.99 or $5.99, sometimes more. And it was $7.99 for the month. I said, we'll just get it.
There's the pumpkin. It's sparkly. What else do I want to do before I put this crap up?
Well, I might as well just stick these in the jar. As good as place as any.
I have my paint and my glues and my puppy dog and a hair thing on him. It's always becoming helpful. And I keep forgetting that's where my glues are, though. I'll remember.
Where did I get this
I
one
just
from?
start remembering.
There. There's a super cute cat here. I'm going to stamp some of these.
My rip.
I guess I could move these papers off my desk so you all can see at least look at the cow. Finished my cow.
Oh, he's cute.
Yep, he turned out good.
Well, he's not our best, but
No, this cow was not easy, y'all.
He wasn't easy.
No. There's mine.
Oh, I think they're cute. I like how they each have their own personality.
Like
I
trying
like your background, Beth. I like the leaves and stuff. That looks really good.
he's like
in
mine.
the picture, like it was dark, so like it was different. Like trying to figure out how to do it.
It's like a silvery moon.
Ah. Bess actually looks like it's a Halloween costume.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Right? Doesn't it look like
Yeah.
it's somebody and then there's
like some kids wearing it.
yeah. Cute. Donna Fellows. Do we know Donna Fellows? Sounds very familiar.
Yeah, she's
Hi, Donna.
she's been in.
Hi, Jinrin.
Hi, Donna.
Time.
Hi, Angela. Hi, Sharon. Hi, everybody.
I always have to look at Donna's name because it kind of looks like my name.
Oh, Donna, Dana. I can see
know.
that.
And she
What am
spells
I-
it with one N. So I was like, wait.
That is different. I don't know that I've ever seen Donna spelt with one N before. Very unique. You're one of a kind. That's good. That's a good thing, Donna.
There it is.
Do 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 do.
Hold off them. See if we'll go back. The dogs will bark in a minute because Scott just pulled up.
Oh, is he working close to home?
Yeah, right now. They moved him back to Lakeland for the time being. That cat didn't turn out too good.
On the computer, it looks great.
See how glittery? But like, it just didn't stamp well. I don't know. Oh. Let's do all these little words.
Hi, Jassy. What you doing?
Hey, Jassy.
What's going on? What you know? What you been doing? What are you gonna do?
Well, or who you gonna do?
You better watch out. Scott's coming home.
Yep. Let's see.
So when do you go back to the hip doctor?
The 18th, I go to a new one.
This is gonna be a second opinion.
Yep, pretty much. Well, and it's not necessarily a second opinion. My doctor won't do it, so we'll see if he will.
Yeah.
It's with Florida Orthopedic. My niece used to work for them. So let's see. We'll see what happens.
All right. There's 50 new prompts. Nothing to all of it, she says. Okay, Jassy. We will be. I've got prompts on my 5 prompts on my thing on my checkoff list for tomorrow night. So we'll be doing that tomorrow night.
This one says Wicked never looked so cute. I need to get more fall related stamps.
By the time you get them, fall will be over.
I know, but I'm just saying for next year.
Well, we're having a sticker trade, so this month that might help.
What sticker's gonna do for me?
I thought you said more fall stickers.
Stamps.
Oh, never mind. Stickers are stamps. Stickers are stamps.
Hey, Kel. Yeah, I have sifted through a lot of my stickers, so I'm good with what I have now.
I got a large group playing along.
Everybody doing okay today? Yeah, this orange or the green. I know that I like this orange. It's really pretty. It's like a deep orange.
Are you cutting those out?
Yeah. These are just sentiments. Some of it's on the back of
Okay.
When Scott gets home, he sits in his truck for about 30 minutes talking to people on the phone and doing paperwork.
I used to do that, sit out in my car before I came in. And I kind of still do that, though. I like being in my car. It's my sanctuary.
So, this one, what do I want to do with this? Use that.
Okay.
Where'd I put those kids? Like, how do I have like 10 pairs of scissors at least and I can find one right now? Becca, I just did that same style flower not too long ago.
Oh, yeah?
Uh-huh. On one of my cards.
Chris is going to be in the balcony. Okay, Chris.
All right.
Well, Dana is the first girl, Donna. That one's Dana over there.
Yeah. me, and then Beth, and then Becca. Beth has Beth Beth's what's your channel? Beth's
Beth Schuler.
Schuler. But her Facebook is Beth's Crafty
Beth
Mixed Media
Crafty Mixed Media Room.
Room.
Mhm.
And then Becca is Create with Becca on Facebook, and
I
you
think
can
on
find
all the medias,
the same
You
way
can make
on YouTube.
even on Discord.
make a
Yeah.
couple of monitors, Dana.
Oh, I don't have any right now.
Oh, this Angela's here.
I've got Angela
By
and
herself.
Kel. You want to mod for me?
Oh, look. I've got some junk mail.
It's been raining down here, but today it ain't raining for some reason.
We're supposed to get rain tomorrow.
Where are
End
you
of
at,
this month, maybe,
Donna?
which would
What
be
state are
very
you in,
nice.
Donna?
Kelly,
Oh, I asked, would you be a mod?
you got a blue dress on now.
Do you mind
She
modding?
won't mind. She'll do you right.
I need to go and set up my thing. And I still didn't turn off. I
Nightbot.
didn't. I know.
Nightbot's going to start yelling at people again. Don't talk in all
If
caps. Or
Nightbot yells at you, ignore him. He's a
too many,
butthole.
don't ignore him too much because he will kick you out. So he'll give you a warning. And all you have to do is go to it and sign out. That's all. That will fix it.
I don't know if I like that together. Well. So I might put so Becca, type in something so she can get to our channels easier.
Oh.
Okay, what else do I want to put over here?
Thanks, Kellyanne.
What's some other trick-or-treaters that are
Well, Donna, come on over. We're having a big party on Friday. Party to celebrate my 1,000 subscribers and being on YouTube for 5 years. I'm going to have small YouTubers on to spread their channel. That's on Friday and Saturday, and these two girls will be there with me.
Yep. With bells on.
Bellsy, bellsies.
We're going to bring cowbells.
That would be good stuff.
I got a ding ding.
Where's my bell that I pulled out the other day? Remember I showed you that I used to use on my
3 bells in here.
where the heck is it? Oh, here it is. I used to use on my
Oh, look what you did.
on my
My
boutique.
grandpa, he used to
There's
ring
a
a
bell
bell.
on the garage
Sick.
door.
My grandpa would ring his bell. My mom would go in there and give him what he wants because he was really sick with cancer. So he had a little bell, ding, 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 ding.
We always had a big old brass bell at the kitchen window, and Mother would open the window, and she would ring that bell, and we would hear it wherever we were outside, and everybody come in for dinner.
Yeah, my neighbors, it was bigger than what could fit in. It was a big bell that they used to use on ranches, and they would
Yeah,
dong dong. I mean, it was outside, and we would hear it miles away because we'd be on horses, and we'd hear it, and we'd have to
yeah.
come home.
So the bank I used to work for they would ring a siren every day at noon,
The bank.
and the whole town could hear it. Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
it would go whoop.
12 o'clock.
The whole town could hear it.
Okay.
And then there used to be a helicopter that would come in on Fridays and pick up the money from the bank. Did you find our links, Kelly?
Kellyanne.
Okay, Kelly, don't worry about it, honey.
Oh
That's
yeah.
That's okay, Kelly.
I'll do it.
I
too.
got you. I can do it.
Um,
There's a share button. There's a share button. And then you just copy and paste. Just like that. When you go to the channel, up at the top right, there's 3 little dots, and you share, copy, link, go back to chat room, and paste. And sometimes it's hard to do on the phone, so don't worry about it. You can still keep your blue dress. Oh, Chiquita can. No, you're not. No, Kelly,
Chiquita.
you're not fat. No,
it's
no, no,
fine,
you're
honey.
not stupid.
I just
No,
thought you knew how to do it because of your own channel.
that's
Sorry.
okay. Don't you worry, none.
Now you can learn.
We got you. We'll
Now
let
you
you
can
we'll let
learn.
you slide on that one. Got me some Halloween ornaments.
I mean, we just kind of threw you in there on your head, you know.
I'll put them in the Halloween box.
This green is so satisfying to watch turn colors.
Now, what can I do next?
So the ghost is gonna
Do
haunt this
next?
mansion, green mansion.
No, Kelly will be on guard if any of them
But
mean boys come in the room and start pulling our pigtails. Kelly will be after them. I promise. She'll be getting them.
she don't like the boys coming and messing around.
She won't let them come in and hurt any of us.
All that wasted crayon down there that Tim Holtz wastes. What is down there? I'm not gonna get that out there.
Somebody was selling a whole box of water-soluble crayons today on market for $10. But I didn't buy them. I don't know. I think they were a no brand name.
Why do you get all the good crap over in your neck of the woods?
I don't know. Sometimes they want too much. Two for two. And then I'll do 2, 4, 6, 8.
Who do we appreciate?
We're going to count 1, 12, 38.
I'm thinking 36, 24, 36.
What Sir Mix-a-Lot says.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, Betty, that's what
That's
we
the
need.
number right there. And it's long gone for me.
Well, that was silly, Beth. I put too many in. Now, what did I do with my newly cleaned up eraser? Did you all see how I cleaned it up last night? It was a white eraser, and it had all kinds of black marks on it, and I took it to the sandpaper. Took care of it. Cleaned it right up. So here, we're going to 4. We're going to go to 4.
It'll take me a while to figure out where all these stamps go that I'm pulling out.
Joe's on the lawnmower again.
If it does rain here, I'm going to have to cut the grass.
Where's Dustin? Just take him. It's fine.
There, Kellyanne did it. Kelly, Kellyanne, you know you're good, honey. You just didn't give yourself enough credit. All there is to it.
She just forgot that she knew how to do it. That's all.
Mm-hmm.
She probably hyperventilated on us.
Worrying, panicking, and it was just right there at the grips of her fingertips, on the tip of her tongue.
She's probably cussing.
Cussing like a sailor.
These heifers done trying to make me do something I don't know how to do. Let's see. This one's cute. I don't know if he'll fit. I have to do him this way. Sometimes these stamps, when you touch them, they'll be oily, weird feeling. Ugh,
Yeah.
gross. Creeps me out.
Did your boys ever play with that slime stuff?
Yeah, I hated that. And then Gage and Dustin threw it and stuck it to the ceiling one time.
Oh, you leave oil marks on the walls.
Oh yeah, you should have saw the ceiling.
Yeah.
I was not happy. Oh, them boys have done all kinds of crap. One time when Dustin was, I don't even know, probably 5 maybe, he went in the bedroom and in our bedroom and got his dad's knife, his pocket knife off the counter. Scott would put all his stuff on this thing. And he took that pocket knife and he went in his bedroom and they had bean bags in their bedroom. So, and they had the little balls in them, And he took that knife. He heard me coming. He shoved that knife into the bean bag. He
Mm.
didn't put it in there. And he couldn't close it. It was open. I was like, oh my gosh.
Wasn't me, Mom. Wasn't me.
Gage goes, Mom. Dustin put something in the bean bag. So guess what? I had to dig in the bean bag and get the knife out and scold him. I was like, oh my gosh, child. But Dustin was forever doing dumb stuff like that.
Wasn't me. I didn't do it.
Dustin did the worst stuff, I'm telling you. Like, oh my gosh. Some of it I can't even tell you because I'm embarrassed that he would do something so stupid. He was a mess. A handful. Yeah, Gage would be like, Mom. And then one time I went in their bedroom and they had the bean bags wide open and all them little balls all over that bedroom. Looked like a white bomb went off in there. and them things get static. They're not easy to clean up.
They'll be white things forever.
Oh my gosh.
For years to come, you'll find them.
Was that the end of the bean bags, I hope?
Yes, it was. Yes, it was. I was like, uh-oh, this is done. Oh.
Yep. You lost your beanbag privileges.
Yep, they did.
Hi, Christy.
Hi, Christy.
Hey there. We went to the store, got groceries, brought them home. So I sat some donuts up on the counter, and Dustin was like maybe two and a half, three, I don't know. And he went up, he reached up there, stood on his tippy toes, got him some donuts, engaged some donuts, and they went and hid up under the table and ate them.
How many did they get?
Just one each, but I was like, what?
They were snitching them early, huh?
I was like, because they knew they hadn't had dinner.
Uh-huh. Yeah, we were like that too. With 5 kids, it was hard to keep everybody out of the, especially if there was a box of cereal or some sweet
Mhm.
cereal, because we
Yeah,
didn't have sweet. Mother would buy one box of sweet cereal, and then the rest of the time we had to eat Cheerios and Rice Krispies and Wheaties. And at one time, I remember one year, everybody we were all fighting over who got more than the other, and so we each had a quart jar, and we divided every cookies and the cereal. Everything was divided. We had 6 jars, one for each kid, and then mom and dad got a jar, but
well,
they only got one jar. But we did. We rationed out, and that meant you can eat all yours at once, or you can savor it out, for the rest of the
right?
week.
My sister did that with her kids, and I thought that was such a smart thing. She was every you know grocery day. They each had their own basket in the snack room, and they each had their own basket, and she'd put the snacks in them, and they can have whenever they if it took them the week or if it only took them 2 days, whatever it did, that's all they were getting in their
Yeah, that's
snack.
it for
So
the
they weren't
week.
allowed to ask
But,
for any more or anything
but
special. They
the
had to
boys
learn.
always came and snitched out of my jar.
Yeah, that's what would happen at my house.
Because there was such a big age difference.
Oh, Dawn didn't have problems. I think those kids would have beat the crap out of each other.
It depends on who the biggest bully is.
Well, yeah, yeah. I don't know. She just didn't. They didn't have. And when Gatton was there during the summer, he would have a drawer. He would have a container, and they just didn't seem to have that problem. To where they also there was a lot of things that were like she would buy special for that kid,
Yeah.
like this one, like this kind of Pop Tart. So they got those, and then this one would get these. So they didn't have, I guess, that much of a feeling. At least not that I was aware of. I didn't live up there, so I suppose it's possible. But I thought that was so smart that she did that.
Yeah.
I didn't have to worry about that kind of stuff. Well, with Gat when he was little, I used to have a snack container where he could get into it whenever he wanted. He didn't have to ask permission, and it had more of the healthy snacks in it.
Yeah.
Like granola bars and things to where I didn't have to worry if he
Like
probably
ate
wouldn't
too many.
overeat it because it wasn't like all chocolate bars and stuff. Cheese and crackers, things like that. So he was always allowed to get into that one without asking permission. But that was about all with just having him.
Yeah, he was like a single child in your house.
Oh, for sure. He was the only one. Yeah, so he didn't have to fight over snacks and stuff. They were all his.
basically was raised like an only child because my sisters are so much older than me. And boy, they let me know I was spoiled. But they taught me bad stuff for real. They taught me to say bad words. So now you know where I get it.
Oh, yeah, yeah. Sure. Blame it on them.
Hey, I sure enough will.
Mhm.
How are you doing, Christy?
Christy, are you going to start streaming? I seen you on Beth's channel. Can you get yourself streaming?
My glue's got a booger in it. Now, Scott's daughter, she was real timid and she would cry at the drop of a hat. Like I couldn't even raise my voice at her at all. Stitch It Pam said, did you get her email about Friday?
Yeah, I can't remember what it was. You can't do it or something, right? I had to remove you.
Oh.
Is that right, Stitch? It's something, or I changed you around, put you on the schedule at a different time. I can't remember, but yes, I did, and I did what it asked me to do. I'm dealing. There's a lot of emails and a lot of texts and stuff, so I don't remember exactly, but I remember your specific. I remember your name and stuff. I just don't remember what was the outcome. I just know I did what I was supposed to do. Does that count? Is that count for something, guys? That I did my job?
She don't know what she's doing, y'all.
No, I don't. This is
She's
just
flying
for
by
fun. Hopefully y'all aren't expecting anything professional because that's not me. This is gonna just be fun. She's probably like, no, I didn't tell you to camp. Don't worry. I don't know what I don't know. I think it was that you can't make it, right? Yes, that's right. Yes, you're going to be at your camp. That's right. I do remember that. Mm-hmm. Yeah, and it was okay because I moved somebody right into your spot, I believe.
She's already replaced you.
Yeah, you were replaceable. I'm sorry, but we'll mention your channel. Not to worry. We're going to mention people's channel as that signed up and something come up that they weren't able to make it. So no problem. excellent. Woohoo! That's good, Christy. Got to start somewhere.
Yep. Yeah, and Sundays are not a ton of people on Sundays. So you'll why did I get this out? I didn't want to. You'll be able to catch some people then.
Don't be afraid when you're sitting there with nobody in your chat room. Just keep going. Don't shut down. I've seen that so many times where I've popped into a new person and they were like, well, there's nobody here, so I'm going to go ahead and go. No, you keep going because there's rewatchers and stuff. I did almost probably a good 2 weeks all by myself. I mean, all by myself.
Neither.
She has streamed before, so
That's
she
okay.
knows. Yeah.
Get my drink in there, please.
Heck, Dana and I streamed the other night all by ourselves.
Did they put?
Yeah, they put fluoride.
So you can't eat for 45 minutes or something?
She put in 2 hours.
Oh, well, then 2 hours. Or it just defeats the purpose of getting it on there.
Well, she said I can have like yogurt and crap, but I can't even have that.
No, you can't. So Musk can have soft stuff. Dustin went to the dentist. No, you cannot have ice cream.
Yep, I used to do 3 hours with or without anybody there. And I go back and I have, let's see, I don't even know, but I know that I've gone and I've looked at some of my old ones and they have views.
Candy corn is white on top, orange and yellow, right?
Mm-hmm. See, these very first ones, I had 0 people watching when I streamed, and now they're about 30, 50, 25. So not a lot, but it's something. So it's worth doing. Do your streams. Because there's nothing like watching a streamer and you're watching like a replay and they're like, well, there's nobody here, so I'm going to go. I was just watching you. You're leaving. Wanted to see what you were going to make. Even if it's just that one person, cater to that one.
Have a pause. Don't freak out because it happened.
Mm-hmm.
My bad thing, I would say 1,000 times at the beginning.
Yeah. I think I
still do it.
do. Yeah.
Yeah. It's hard not to.
Mm-hmm.
No, just bring me that drink.
I don't think you want it.
Why?
There's pepper in it.
What?
Ooh, that's nasty.
Oh, I
You
wonder.
want to drink that?
No, not really.
What is it?
A mosquito?
No, it looked like that.
Or a gnat, yeah, one or the other.
What you want?
Just one of whoops.
Jen Ren, if you're still here, I'm going to use some of your, these are like the perfect colors, maybe. Oh, look, there's a gold flake. Wonder where that's from.
Huh.
Find those forever.
At least it's not a piece of glitter.
Hey, Chiquita.
Yeah, I don't know. I'm kind of wondering if it's about the same thing as glitter, though, Beth. I'm
Oh,
starting
you
to have
think
that
it's
feeling.
bad? Oh no. The gold flakes are better than the glitter.
I have to say that the gold flakes really haven't like traveled around with me as much as glitter. Glitter would still be on me, you know, in the shower and after the shower, and the gold flakes don't seem to be sticking around that long.
Yeah.
No, but like, don't breathe too hard.
No, don't.
I've done that, and they were like poof, blow up. I was like, oh crap. Oh. Then I'm trying to scoop them back in the thing.
Kind of cool. I don't know if Jinren's still here. These are like those plasticky kind. Cool.
Mm. Thanks.
I thought they were just going to be.
I have something laid out
Ooh.
in there for your dad to fix.
There we go.
Well, I can't help it. You should eat lunch.
I can't.
Yes, you.
I'm a brick. Worse than the sugar.
Who's that
Dustin.
complaining? Oh, Dustin.
Don't they have salad at your school?
No.
Oh, I thought they
Is it
did.
Dustin's girlfriend?
Yeah, they do.
Who is that?
But like,
Dustin and Paige.
I don't want to sell.
Hi, Paige.
She said, "Hey."
It must be all y'all have that.
Makes fun of me.
Hey,
You know it? That thing.
Like to pay.
Yeah. She said, "Y'all act so excited all the time." Oh,
I'll have to take some when I come to visit. I'll take to what is it, Valium? Is that what brings me down? I have to take a little bit of
yeah.
Valium before I come visit.
No, just smoke some pot.
Oh,
That ain't what we do, but you know.
no, you guys just eat some brownies.
Yeah.
I didn't even stop in and get anything while I was in Colorado. I wanted to get some gummies.
Yeah.
Christy, I'm making
Cat
2
thought I was
inch
crazy.
grids, 2 inches by 2 inches in this little book, and I'm going to put all of those 200 doodles that I have a video on in my group. There's a video, and I'm going to do the 200 the doodles in this book here.
What's wrong with you? Why would you do something so crazy?
Then I'm going to copy them, and then I'll take the copies and cut them up and make doodle cards.
Didn't you do that with the other set?
Yeah, I've done that before. Yes.
She likes the what is that what do they say that
It'll be new and improved.
new and improved. What's that? What do people say? Dang it! It was funny too. Hate it when I was going to be funny and it wasn't, and it doesn't come out right. When you like when you do stuff to yourself and it's painful. What's it called?
Torture.
There you go. What are you trying to do? Let me rewind. Start over. What are you doing, Beth? Torturing yourself? How was that?
No, I'm not torturing myself.
Beth took some of your
200
Valium pills. I tell you.
200 doodles is a lot more than the 75 ones that I have. So
Is that all you have? I didn't know that's all you have.
Yeah.
I've been making Zentangle cards.
and I made those up, by collecting them, online and stuff.
I
and,
seen this really good book about
This will
it's
be a better game.
that talked about how I think it's the art of stealing. I think it's called the art of stealing.
Well,
And
that's what we do as crafters. We just keep
Well,
on
that's
copying.
this whole book. That's what the whole book is written about, is how artists steal because everything has already been done before. I mean, and they're talking all the way back, they're talking Picasso and all that, like the form, he might have did this, but how he got that is a still form of this, and it was just,
Well,
I didn't
when
read
you
it all.
put it online, I mean, you're putting it out there for
especially
everybody
that.
to
Yeah.
see.
Yeah. And that's nowadays on with YouTube. I mean, can you imagine back in the 16th century and stuff, I mean, this stuff has already been done by the Chinese or the Japanese or the, these older things. So
I mean, if you're not making a whole new product, or a whole new concept of something, then you're not doing anything new.
It's almost impossible to say that it's 100% yours. Now, has it been copyrighted? It might not be copyrighted before, and you might be able to get the copyright on it and then call it yours.
Yeah.
But I bet it's been done.
Well, and that's like I was watching Vicky Booten the other night, and she said, I mean, she has some of her own products. Like she has some stencils, and she has her own papers and her own stickers and stuff. But she says, why do I need to make something that's similar to Distress Inks whenever they're already out? You
Yeah,
know?
yeah, just to put my name on
Put
it
her
so that
name
I
on
can
it.
make
Yeah,
money
she
on
said,
it.
yeah, why do I need to just make something just to have my name on it? She said, whenever they're perfectly good stuff and I can use them,
Yeah, if you were going to improve them or something, I can understand, right? I
Yeah.
mean, if you're like, well, these work great, but I sure wish they would work like this.
Yeah,
Then
maybe
we'll
something else I
improve
want to
them.
do with them, you know? Yeah, so I was like, that's true.
But anyways, the reason I say that is I think that because that's cool that, you're like, oh, I've got 75, but I'm going to do 200 to improve them. That's great. I'd like to do them. When are you going to start them, Beth?
I'm going to start them as soon as I get my grids all fixed up here.
Oh,
I've got
tonight? Like you're going to
The
start them
video's
tonight?
at the top of my Facebook page.
Yeah, yeah.
Okay,
And
what
I
am
can do a page every night if we want to do it online.
Oh, no.
Because I know everybody will be wanting to watch me do them.
Oh, heck yeah.
I would get too nervous doing them because I'd mess up for sure.
They're done it.
They're
Oh,
going to be for doodle cards, Jassy. They're going to be for
show her your old set so she sees.
yeah. Okay. I've got another set up here,
They're really cool. I mean, they're really
and
smart.
I did the same thing with these. I had them in my
Make her big if you can.
sketchbook,
Hold
and
on.
I printed them off, and then I cut the prints up and left the sketchbook, let the masters alone. So these were the copies of doodles,
I mean, I
and
think
they're
they're
two by
really a
two,
smart
too.
thing.
And I put them on the back of these playing cards, so we can play with the doodle cards. And I've gone through them several times. I've gone through every one of them several times, and
Didn't you used to
and
play a game with
they,
them?
there's a video in my Facebook group at the very top of the features in the announcements, and it's got 200 doodles, and it's a little video, and you watch it. I don't know, it's probably 2 hours long, and the girl sits there and she does 200 different boxes of doodles or zentangles, whatever you want to call them. And so I posted the video, and now I'm going to do the video and make the doodle cards.
Hey, Beth, are you
Yeah,
going to do them?
I'm going to do on them if I have to. I will. I'll do on them.
I think
When
they're
you
great.
only when you do
I
them.
think that's so smart. And you used to do a game with them, right? If I remember right, you used to sometimes pull them out and pull the cards or something, and then do them like prompts,
I
right?
would pull a card, when we would doodle.
Yeah.
Yeah, we used to use the doodle cards, and I did a craft page, and then we would doodle around it.
Yeah.
Yeah, buddy.
Mm-hmm.
We've had lots of fun with our doodles. It's just a little. It's just a little art project. A little art project.
Yeah, I started watching that one that I sent y'all, and I watched the other ones that you sent me. Um, so I don't know how many cards I've done in my little book. I think my book's in my bedroom. That's where I normally work on them. How does this card look?
Well, we can't see because Beth's up there.
Crapola.
What you do
Oh.
that for?
That's cute. I
Oh,
like
he's
it. Yeah, that's really cute.
Thanks.
no bones about it. He's cute.
Mm-hmm. I do want to trim this one down and back it.
Hmm. Now, where is this stencil? No.
All right, here's number 2.
Best doing and you're number 2-ing.
Boo boo. Got a boo boo.
Oh,
There's
that's
number
cute
2.
too. See how simple they can be, but they turn out so good?
Yep.
Beth always tells us that.
Got to get to that ugly stage.
Well, and this embossing is cute and texture, you know. Now, I need to find more. This.
Toot 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 toot.
Okay.
Oh, I didn't cut that.
Hey Beth, are you able to get to your kiln?
Yes.
What about doing some flat? I know that you're having. Oh, it's not. Never mind. I just remembered. It's your clay that we can't get squished. That you can't work
I've
on.
got
huh?
to. I've got to. Actually, it's starting to cool off now, so I should be able to get back out there.
I was thinking. I was wondering if you were wanting to do some, some of that flat stuff.
Yeah.
Because I love watching your play stuff. That's all. I was just thinking
Yeah.
about that.
Yeah. Yeah.
I got my little thing here.
And since Dana had been over here and she's helped me sort through so much, I can get to all my pottery that's in here now. And I've got
And her paints.
several containers of it.
She's got paints that she needed to get from
Like all
pottery.
the glazes.
Yeah.
They don't ever go bad.
So, but like she keeps them inside though too, so that helps for them to not get hard and.
All right. I know I have the stencil because it's right there. So it has to be here somewhere. I have to find it.
I have this stamp. I should do this one day. This is the pumpkin, and then this is made to slip behind it, and it's cats.
I can't
Like
see.
Kind of like a pocket. I'll stamp it in a second. It's pretty cute. Ooh. Sorry. Dang, that plastic is loud.
That stencil must have got up and walked away. I hate it when that happens.
I wish I could be just like a little neat scrapper that just puts everything right away back to where it goes. But I'm not.
Mm-mm. Then I wouldn't call. Then I wouldn't call you. I wouldn't call you an artist anymore because remember, you have to be messy. You
Well,
can't have.
I'm
You can't
definitely that.
That's my role.
Oh,
That's
I
my
love
role.
those pumpkins.
I have definitely lost.
I need that
look at
one.
them. Yeah.
You'll
Oh,
have
I
to
didn't
save
know. I
me a
didn't even pay
pumpkin.
attention that she was going through those darn things. I still have my cross right there by my door.
Oh,
Oop,
look at the
my
um,
turkey's broken.
turkey.
I think I glued it though.
It's a good thing I didn't see that box.
You
didn't
would have
have
had your own.
We didn't
You
have
would have had some.
I was like, please, can we stop? Please stop. I don't want to do it anymore.
She would have had them stuck in her purse for the ride home.
No, Beth would have been shoving them in my purse. She'd have
Yeah,
been like, "Where's your box at? I'm putting them in it."
Look at those. Look at all of them. And you shipped out and mailed out how many? Like 2-3 years ago, because that's how I got mine.
I shipped out probably about 30.
Yeah.
Nobody was left behind.
No, I remember you were really.
And I did one year. I did I did leaves and pumpkins. I did leaves too.
Ooh, I like that big one. What is that?
A maple leaf.
Maple. That's it. Jeez, I couldn't think of the word.
Cookie
More
cutter.
back, girls.
And
Stop
these
to-
little ones are really cute to put on your wreaths. Time on your wreath. Counting my turkeys.
You're cutting your turkeys.
I'm counting.
Counting. She's counting them. Oh, how about that stupid stencil sitting right here on my desk? I mean, it was sitting right here. And I don't even know when the last time was I used it. Doesn't look like I used it for the, it doesn't have lots of paint on it, so I don't think I used it for.
Scott.
That's going through her turkeys. What happened? Oh, goodness. I do that. Just a minute. Just hanging. Look at these muscles.
Oh, wow. Bodybuilder.
Shannon wants to know what you're doing.
She's fussy.
Look at Shannon using big words. She said she must be fussy cutting or something. Look at that.
Way to go, Shannon.
She used crafty words there.
We are training you well. Training you good.
Well, I've been herding it for enough years now.
Herding it? She's been herding it enough years.
What are you making?
I'm working in this here book.
Oh.
Cute.
I found it the other day. I forgot about it. So I'm adding to that.
I'm making Halloween cards.
She's already bored and left.
Oh, of course.
Doesn't take much. She got the word fussy cutting out, and she was like, oh,
Don't expect too much more now.
All right. Yeah, my cross is blues. He sent me a real pretty blue one. That's pretty. Ooh, look at that yellow one.
Oh, nice.
This is my favorite stamp. The stamp is a sink drain. Found
It's
it
a
in the kitchen department at Walmart.
it's a sink drain.
It had embossed. I embossed the clay with it. The flowers.
Oh, like it lays on the bottom of the sink.
Yeah.
Yeah. I almost bought that.
And it's a embossing tool.
Yeah, smart.
You'd
I
be
wouldn't have
surprised
thought.
what you can find
Ooh.
embossing tools throughout Walmart.
Yeah, if you go with that brain if you go, I almost bought that for my sink, but then I was like, I'm never gonna keep that dry enough and it will get moldy. So now I can go back though and buy it for I can buy it for my stenciling and stamping. Ooh,
Yeah.
that'd be cool. Oh, Beth, on your jelly plate. Wow. Do you know where it's at?
My sink thing.
Yeah.
It's out there in the garage.
Oh.
I cut it up to size to work with. Uh, and then this is a lace tablecloth. It's a lace tablecloth.
Now, do you do it? You do it before you paint, right?
Yeah, yeah. I roll the clay out. I use the decoration, the emboss. Then I use the cookie cutters, and I use a straw for the hole. It's important not to forget the straw. And then you let that dry for a week or two, and then you bake it the first time for bisque. And then you bring them back in here, and you paint them with the gloss, the glazes, and you paint them. And then when you finish painting them, you have the option to add a clear coat on top of the glaze, and they'll be shiny like this,
Yeah.
or leave them buff, and this is just the glaze without the top coat, and it doesn't shine as much, but the stripes shine.
See that?
And that's just a different
This has a
technique.
glaze on top of it.
See, if you come over here, I'll bake that thing for you.
Oh, it's done. She baked it. Yeah, they
Oh,
baked. Yeah, I
okay.
painted it, and then they dip it in glaze, and then they
That was quick.
baked it. Yeah. Yep.
Oh, you could sit.
You didn't see
can hold
this
your
yet?
paintbrushes.
I thought you seen this. I've shown it. Oh yeah, this is
I
my dog.
saw it before. I saw a picture of it.
Oh, okay. I'm sorry. Yeah, I showed it the other night, and then yeah, no, this is my doggy that I made, and
Oh,
up with Jen Wren.
yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
see, and I picked out all the different little colors.
I did see a picture of it before you left Colorado.
Did the inside.
Yeah. Oh, you did great.
It was fun. It was really a lot of fun.
Did
Really
you
a
put
lot of
your
fun.
initials on the bottom?
No, I should have. And I
A
said,
Sharpie. You can do it with a Sharpie
yeah, I should have. I didn't think about that.
and the date.
Yeah. Yeah. And I should put Colorado too, so I remember.
Yeah, that's your Colorado souvenir.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it was a good time. I've even looked it up to see if I could start one of the open up one of the franchises because I was like, this was so much fun. And there's not one around here. I think the closest is in Dallas. There was one where you could go. I looked up, but it's moved to another location, so I don't know why it didn't do well or how long ago it moved because the demographics have changed a lot, around here lately. It was just so stinking fun. But yeah.
Me and my mom used to go quite a bit.
What color is your bathroom, Dana?
It's fixing to change.
Oh,
Our whole house is like a grayish blue. It's kind of, you can tell it's got blue in it, but it's supposed to be like a light gray. Kind of like a light gray. There's a cool.
Sorry, keep y'all in the head.
Do that all the time.
Avalanche.
All right. Is the chat working, guys, or did we lose y'all?
What y'all doing out there?
Yeah.
All right. My mom painted a Santa Claus a long time ago, and she painted one of the trees that has the little lights in them.
Yeah. Everybody did them in the 80s.
Yeah, and I still have both of those.
Cool. I remember those trees, and they were too expensive. Like, my mom, I only had so much money I could buy the little pieces to do, because usually I think how it worked is you would buy it, and that included the charge to
fire it.
Yeah, to fire it. So, like I think I had like $5 or something I could spend. And
I painted a Garfield. My mom painted a cowboy and cowgirl. Then she painted like these angels. They were white, and then she put gold on their halo. And what else did she paint? I don't remember what all. Like, me and her went at it for a while, and then the ceramic place closed, so we were like, darn it.
I have a bear somewhere that I dry brushed. That's the main thing that I remember about it. That it's it's dry brushed. And it's not like it doesn't have that top glaze on it.
Yeah.
But I don't know where. I know I've seen it since I've moved here, but I don't know where I've seen it since I've moved here. Somewhere.
Gage made this.
Oh, look at that.
Yeah. And then Dustin did this one. But it hadn't, it's just regular paint. Gage did this one. So I keep that.
Okay, Dana, I got you fixed up next time we go to Daytona.
Oh, okay.
You said we were going to go out to eat again.
I know. I was gonna come over there, but I had a dentist appointment.
Oh,
that
I
I had
know. Yeah. Well, see,
forgotten
last
about.
week you were sick anyway, so.
Yeah, and then I was kind of scared because I don't want to.
That's okay.
When's your infusion? It's this week, right?
Friday, Thursday, I get my ablation on my last treatment on my ablation, and then my infusion's Friday. Yeah, I'm giving all my money to the doctors.
Yeah.
But they did sign me up for copay assistance for my infusion. And so it was costing me $150 a month. So now it's not costing me much. I was like, okay. The infusion itself is like $8,000 a month.
Isn't that crazy? How many
Yep.
people are not getting it because of that?
Right.
That it could be helping.
Yep.
Sad.
They probably don't even do ceramics in school anymore, hardly, because of the expense. I don't even know. I'll have to ask my son. He's got art class.
Oh, we had a kiln in our school.
Yeah, we did too.
And I know my mother still has the ashtray I made her.
Isn't that funny?
Us Generation Xers, that was something we were allowed to do, and we weren't allowed to smoke in school, but it was okay.
Make an ashtray.
Nowadays, they probably wouldn't even allow that. They'd have to call it something else, you know. It was instead of those being little notches for your cigarette, they're for your paintbrush or something.
Yeah.
The paintbrush holder.
Yeah, it's totally bomb now.
And I used to hate that my parents smoked, but I sure the heck made them a cigarette.
I know, I hated that crap too.
I had to make them an ashtray for sure.
Yeah, that crap was so nasty.
What was nasty? I missed. Oh, cigarette smoking?
Yes.
Did you used to smoke?
No.
Oh.
My mom and dad both did when I was little.
Yeah.
They would get me in the car and not roll down the windows, and I'm like,
yeah,
back there stifling, and I'm like.
Now the government has popped in and said, you can't smoke in your car. Why is the government popping into our private business? I mean, do I think it's right? No. But I don't think the government should be able to tell us what we can and can't do.
I know, don't make the crap if you don't want us to do it.
You know?
That's the way I feel.
Or sue the parents after the kid dies of some. I mean, I hate to say it that way, but you know, then it makes more sense. Okay, then it's murder or something, you know, or if the kid, you know, or attempted. But to tell you can't do something that's legal in your own vehicle,
child endangerment.
There you go. don't tell me I can't do it in my own car. It's like telling me I can't do it in my own house.
Well, that's kind of like drinking. They tell you can't do it in your own car.
But that's impairment.
I know, but
you.
I'm saying.
I don't understand why it can't. Well, I do understand their thoughts on why the passenger can't have it, because the driver could be and all they have to do is hand it over, which I'm sure has happened a trillion times, and that's when they finally said, "Wait a second, no more drinking in the car because we don't know whose alcohol it actually is." But that's kind of controlling somebody's life too, telling me I can't drink in a moving vehicle or even in the bed of the truck. And let's not get to the point of you're not allowed to ride in the back of the trucks.
Yeah, we used to do that.
Heck yeah.
We used to ride in the back of the truck over hills and be slap happy as can be.
I think you still can here in Texas, except on interstates. I think that's like there's certain.
I don't think you can here at all.
Certain roads.
Heck, the coach used to load up the kids and take them home.
Heck yeah. Yeah.
Like they'd be like 15 of them in the back of the truck.
And not even stopping when they get close to the house, just slowing down. Go ahead. You've got this. That's like we had a bus driver that we loved. If we were to get him to go, because he was just the bus driver that did it. He didn't do it for regular. He did it for like games and stuff.
Oh yeah.
Away games. And we loved it when he drove because he used to drive like a maniac. We'd go flying out of our seats and we'd be giggling and laughing. Our head would hit the top of the roof. I mean, he was crazy as a driver.
Yeah.
But now he would get in so much trouble. And we'd get him because there was two ways you could get back into town. In the Crick Road was always in bad shape because it would flood, and so the road would always be pretty messed up. And we'd want him to go that way because it was fun.
Right.
And the parents knew. It wasn't like the parents, because he drove when they were in school. They knew what Mr. Brown drove like.
They knew he was a nut.
Yep. And Henry Brown. Mm-hmm. He was a crazy driver.
Yeah, we had our school bus driver was mean as a snake. She ended up getting fired though.
My school bus driver, the one that I had during high school years, unfortunately, she was in a car accident and died.
Ours got fired
around town because she was also she raised a lot of horses in town. So she was known in town for that. So it was like a big deal that she had this car accident. And if it was in a different town, she probably would have survived. Like if unfortunately, like if it was in a bigger city or town where they could have gotten to her faster. That's what's so sad about living in a small town, is things like that.
Yes, it is.
Yeah,
we had our bus driver took us to a meeting in Orlando, like 2 hours away. And then instead of staying and waiting for us like she was supposed to, she came back to Frostproof to do her bus run. And so she didn't get back to pick us up. We were supposed to be picked up at 3. She didn't make it back there till 7 p.m.
Holy cannoli.
Our parents were pissed. We were pissed because we were starving.
Oh, I'm sure, yeah, because it wasn't planned.
And then on the way home, she gets pissed off at us. She struck up a cigarette on the bus. And to top it off, she got mad, and because we were all like complaining, we were tired, we were exhausted, and she was like, "Shut up!" And she slammed on brakes and slid us off the road. Oh,
well, probably because of all the stress she had driving. She probably ran into tons of traffic.
She shouldn't have done that crap.
Well, who was supposed to take over her other route?
She was supposed to make, like, I don't know how the bus drivers had to do it back in the day, but somebody else should have been covering her route. But
exactly.
I don't know.
She
I don't
didn't
know
have anybody
why.
to cover her out, and those
She must
little
not
kids
have.
needed to get
She
home.
probably just wanted the money. She probably was like money
She
hungry
did.
and was like, I'm going to
Yes.
go back and do as much as I can so I can get paid for both runs.
Well, and she worked in between, like the morning and the afternoon run. She worked at one of the Jiffy stores.
What's she doing?
So she wanted to make sure she could do that too. So yeah, she got in big trouble for all that. They fired her because of it, because so many parents complained. But you know, yeah, she was kind of scary. She was actually my one of my friend's moms. Oh,
She's trying to make both ends meet.
yeah. Well, she was a single mom.
Yeah.
I was scared whenever I went over to their house. I was scared to death. I would be like creeping by. Don't let your mom know I'm coming through.
There's my friend when I was in school, elementary school. She was my friend like from 3rd grade up until 6th grade when she went off to another school. And her mom, I was so afraid of her, and I'll tell you why in a second. But as an adult, or as I got older and stuff, and even as an adult, she is like the nicest lady. But as a kid, I was so afraid of her because I was over there one time, and there was my friend Brittany, and then her younger sister Courtney, and then they had a brother too. But Saturday morning they had to do some chores. Well, I was there, and she was like, well, if you're here, you have to help with chores. And that was not a big deal. Well, I was vacuuming. Well, she yelled at me the way that I vacuumed. And she told me that maybe your family can afford I can't remember her exact words, but this is what I remember her yelling at me. Maybe your family can afford an expensive vacuum that you can vacuum that fast, but around here you have to do it slow. And I was like, okay. I mean, I was so scared because I guess I was going, but we just went over it 20 times. We didn't do it slow. We just,
Right.
go.
The sooner you got done, the sooner you got to go home. Yeah.
But yeah, I was like, and I remember getting in trouble. And from that day, I thought, oh, she's so mean. I don't want to go over there anymore. And she really wasn't. She wasn't mean at all. She was always a very nice lady. But I remember being so scared of her that I was vacuuming wrong and I got in trouble. That's where I see my first scary movie was at her house. We got to do all kinds of bad things there because she had an older brother, and where I was young, or not young, but my sister didn't come along until I was already 8. So I was the older. I was sheltered, kind of, I guess, kind of, in a way. My mom didn't go out and get scary movies, and we didn't have cable and things like that. So I didn't know anything about that. And I watched Children of the Corn when I had to have been about 10 or 11, Oren's age. It still scares me to this day. Mm-hmm. My chat went away on my phone. So I have no idea if anyone's talking.
The last thing was 6:16, so I don't know.
For Wacky Wednesday, I guess we'll do another drawing to get it moving. We'll do the roll a whatever. I'll come up with one. I saved all kinds.
Chiquita says she's still here.
Who it is?
Chiquita, she's cracking.
Chiquita. She's still here. Good. Just listening to us. Listen to us jabber.
Hmm. I can't believe I don't have a big witch, like a bigger witch. I got a little bitty tiny one.
She's sitting right here. She's sitting right here. You got two of them in your room right now.
Well, rats.
Come here, my baby.
Like I got like a witch that's not flying, but it's kind of a nerdy witch. She's got glasses.
There's a nerdy witch.
Look at her. She's kind of nerdy.
I think she's kind of cute. It's a little hot in here.
No.
And I'm not even. I've got
There's a cat on a broom.
Look how Luna sometimes is back there and you squish her. She gets behind that door. I've swished her paw before. She's come out howling. I'm hoping today's the last hot day. I think it's supposed to not get up into the 90s anymore after today.
You think?
That's what it says. Do I believe it? I don't know.
Possibly, possibly not. It's the way we feel here in Florida.
Found my collared grass.
It is October. What's that for?
I was going to use this for the hay. It's
Oh,
for
no.
grass.
Raffia
Oh, like
grass.
Easter grass?
It's collared grass. It's my grass.
There you go, Becca.
Oh, look how sweet that is. That's a sweet cat. He's all happy.
Sometimes I feel like if I color stuff in that it's going to mess it up because like if I wanted to make this cat like a gray color, I feel like it would cover everything up too much.
All the details.
Yeah.
Yeah. I know some people are so good at coloring in stamps.
I suck.
Yeah, I'm always afraid of that I'll ruin what the stamp looks like. Did anyone watch Anne this morning? She was on kind of early. What was she up to today?
Gee, I can't think.
Yeah, I didn't
watch her something like I seen her using her Misty, but
she was just doing an art page, I think.
Yeah.
A collage page.
Yeah.
And she used the word simply.
I seen her yesterday making some maybe belly bands or something. I don't know what it was. Or am I not thinking about the right person?
I don't know. I don't think she was on yesterday. I think she's usually on Wednesdays and Sundays.
Maybe I'm thinking of Kim.
Kim.
Yeah.
Kim does a lot of little things.
Yeah.
And she was doing paper dolls the other day. Well, she does stuff. I can't keep up with all this.
She's been on a few times lately. She's been doing a lot of pop-ups.
Mm-hmm.
I'm like laying down on my table. I didn't even realize how close I was.
I think she might have been doing belly bands yesterday.
She might have been. It's up her alley.
Yeah, and I seen her do paper dolls.
Yeah.
A couple of days ago.
Mm-hmm.
Her paper dolls turn out really cute.
They were. They were very cute.
She's good at the little details on the face.
Yeah, she tried to teach me how to do those lips, and I had a heck of a time. Almost as hard of a time as I did with the Coptic stitch. Sometimes things just don't click in my brain.
Right. Should I use this? See, that's just so little. I'm going to have to find a bunch more stuff to go on here. This would be good for a twinchy.
Yes, it would.
Mm-hmm.
Have you heard from Teresa? Is she doing okay, Beth?
She has hurt her shoulder real bad. I don't know what she did. And she was trying to get a doctor's appointment. And she has to.
I hope it wasn't that puppy pulling her.
All right.
I don't know how she hurt it. With her insurance, her doctor has to refer her to a place that will accept her particular insurance.
Yeah.
And so she could have coverage because not everything is covered for her.
Yeah.
So she has to go through the hoops.
Yeah, and they could drag it out for 2 weeks.
Mm-hmm.
And she was hoping it would go away, but the Tylenol and medicine wasn't enough to kill the pain. So she's pulled it out really royally. And I totally agree. My shoulder still bothers me, and it's been a year and a half. And I just pulled mine out. I overstretched it, trying to get up out of the floor. And I strained my shoulder and the tendons and ligaments. And it has taken forever for it to heal. And it's still not healed up all the way. I can re-sprain it so easy.
Well, and they wonder why ERs are overworked and overcrowded, but whenever they make it so patients can't be seen by their doctor for 2 or 3 weeks.
That's right. And you don't have a choice. Yeah. You don't have a choice.
Well, when I went to the I should have went to the ER when I had my UTI in Pennsylvania. Because I went to and I knew better, and I don't know why I did this, but I went to a
urgent care
clinics, and I'm getting charged $140 for the lab tests.
Oh, yeah.
And if I would have just paid $90 at the ER, because I paid $40 for the visit, now I have to pay 100 and what I say 40. I think it's 142 or something like that for the lab. If I would have went to the ER, it would have all been covered under the ER visit.
Yeah.
And it would have been $90.
Yeah.
And I know better. I've had that happen to me prior. Exact same. It was a UTI when I first moved down here. I didn't have my insurance switched over yet, so and I was on a Pennsylvania insurance, and I went here and did the exact same thing. And I was like, oh, it's covered good. I'll go there. And dang, the lab wasn't covered it because it was their
Yeah.
personal lab.
That's aggravating.
It's very aggravating because that's, now a bill that, and they're calling already too. It's like, holy cow, come on. I just got the bill. I just got the bill. I mean, I haven't even gotten a pay since I got the bill. It came in I only get paid, the once a month. So, like, come on. And if I call them back, I know well, let's go ahead and set you up on a payment plan. No, I'm going to pay as soon as I get paid, but,
Right? Yeah.
Well, how much can you pay us right now? Nothing. Zero. Can we set that up?
That's one of the things working like at the cancer center. I used to get so aggravated because when patients come in for treatment and they have 43 treatments, 5 days a week, and they expect them to pay $75 a day.
Mm-hmm.
Now, our clinic didn't expect that, but that's what their copay was.
Right.
And I'm like, who can afford that on, because most of the people that get cancer are already on Social Security and stuff. I'm like, what the heck?
Mm-hmm.
Like, how? Like, why do y'all make unrealistic stuff, for people? Just to make them feel like failures?
And then you don't go. I've missed so many appointments because of that kind of thing. Because it's like, well, I don't have that right now. And you have to pay for, they expect to pay now. Well, I don't have the money, so I may as well not go.
Yeah, my doctor wants me to pay $15 if I don't show up.
Oh, mine wants if you don't show on ours, it's $50.
Well, like I said the other day, now if you don't show 3 times, they won't see you anymore.
Yeah, they'll scan your butt.
I guess I'll be going and getting my lab work done next week. Time for me to go back to my doctor. I'll just tell her I still have a cough and she won't want me to come in. She thinks I've got still have the COVID. She won't want me in there. Well, good, because I'm not sick this week. I don't need to be in. I don't have anything to come in for. That's what makes me mad. Why do I have to go in if I'm not sick?
Well, and I mean, like Becca, she knows when she has a UTI.
I found out why she made me come in is because she's leaving and she wanted to see me before she left. So that's why that's why she didn't make me do it like over the phone. But yeah.
Well, but like we know when we pretty much know when we have a UTI.
Yeah.
But then they want you to come in and see the doctor. I'm like, why can't I just go and give a sample and you call it in? Because they don't get their whatever bucks.
Yeah, the amount they don't get as much for a telephone call as they do if you go and see them.
Yeah, they don't get their $300 or whatever. Just like tomorrow I will have a $40 copay. Thank goodness I don't have a copay for Friday, or else I'd be paying twice in the same week. there's this school that I worked for, a college, and they used to make me so mad. The students that were going to class, if they missed a payment on their loan, like while they were in school, they would call them out of class.
That's wild.
Yeah, I did not like it at all. I worked there for about a year and I was like, like, I don't know. Yeah, that just didn't sit well with me. Then we had this one lady, and being an x-ray tech is kind of physically demanding on your body. It is a lot physically demanding on your body. Well, there was this lady, she was she had to be close to 60, had to be. And she was not physically in tune to be trying to do an x-ray program. And instead of just straight up telling her that, they let her go and try to get through the program, and she failed classes and failed classes, and they would keep taking her money. And I'm like, why don't y'all tell her she physically won't be able to be an x-ray tech long enough to pay back her loans for you, like,
Right.
oh,
But they can't be discriminative. The person has
well,
to
She
be
needed a counselor. Yeah.
yeah, but they also could say, we have another program that we think would suit you better, or like, steer her in the right direction. Jeez, OP, don't sit there and take her money and take her money.
Mm-hmm.
And I mean, she wasn't, she didn't have a lot of money anyhow, so I don't know, that just bothered me too.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, but they could be sued so easy. So I think they they just let that, the person has to say they can't do it. They're not allowed to say you can't do it. That's you don't know
No,
how many people I had to hire, and I knew they wouldn't make it through. I knew they wouldn't, but I had to hire them because,
well,
like
but they
like
could
a,
explain to her, this job is physically demanding,
oh yeah, I would tell these
like,
people.
seriously, she had diabetic shoes and she walked like a penguin, and I'm not even being mean.
Mm-hmm.
Like,
Companies though, they have to be so careful.
and I mean, I get that, but I mean,
I used to have to hire pregnant women, and I knew that they wouldn't be able to do the physical part of it, and I would tell them, this is, you are going to be knocked down, you're going to be pushed around, you're going to, you're not allowed to touch the individual. And if they hit you, you have to, restrain them this way. And if you don't restrain them this way, and, and I
well,
would sometimes even specifically say, if you're pregnant, this, you won't be, your doctor must release you to be able to work, on the floor. And they would still put their application in and want to be hired. And I couldn't say, oh, and are you pregnant?
well, I finally just said, I told her, I said, I'm not being mean and I'm not trying to tell you what to do, but you may want to, like, consider a different type of, it doesn't have to be out of the medical field, but consider something that's going to suit you a little better. And she finally got the hint, I guess, and I don't know what she went into. I think she might have went, like, to be an MA or something. I don't know.
Mm-hmm.
But
that's not good either. It drove me nuts when you would get like these nurses that couldn't do what they needed to do to me, and then I
Yep.
didn't get the care that I needed while I was in there because they couldn't roll me. It's like, well, holy cow, what the hell are you doing being a nurse if you can't do your job anymore? You physically can't. I'm sorry, it's not my fault though that I'm getting not the kind of what I should be getting.
Right.
because you can't do your job no more.
Well, and that's just it. Like when they have the staff that they don't have enough staff to support each other, that's when everybody gets burned out. And then everybody starts
true.
quitting,
Yeah, it's true. Yep. That's exactly what happened,
Mhm.
especially with the COVID.
Oh yeah, I'm sure. I mean,
Everywhere.
everything was probably already stretched, and then COVID hit and everything just had, it's a trickle effect.
And I'm sure this COVID did not have good effects for the nursing industry,
No,
because
because
so many
then they
people
had,
didn't want to do it, Oh gosh.
and then they had to do so much extra steps to everything.
Mm-hmm.
Like not just, I mean, you couldn't just walk in a room and see a patient. You know, normally you walk in the room, get your gloves, and you're on your way. Nope, they had to gown up, they had to glove up, they had to mask, they had to, everything.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
So everything was like so much more stressful. I'm so glad I wasn't working in the hospital during that time. Like that would be enough to make you go cuckoo. Well, we better get off here so that we can come on your channel in a little bit.
Oh, okay. Yep.
It's getting late.
I know we're doing. Usually we don't. I guess
I usually try to get off by 6:30. I didn't even realize it. I'm sorry.
I wasn't paying attention. I'm trying to finish this up. And yeah, so we'll come back on my channel and we'll do Wacky Wednesday and play. We'll probably play a roll 'em game, roll something out, and then we will do some Pictionary because everyone seems to like Pictionary. And we'll ask and do some trivia.
Come
Beth,
over
will
to
you come
Becca's
back
channel.
on, Beth, or
I'll probably come just watch. I'll
okay?
just watch.
Come over to Becca's channel, and I'll do my giveaway on her channel if she don't care.
Oh no, that would be good. That's fine. Yeah, we can do that.
Okay. All right.
Yeah.
Well, everybody,
I didn't
thank you
realize
for
what time it
coming.
was.
Huh?
I didn't even realize what time it was. So I guess,
Yeah.
about 30 minutes.
Yeah.
Sharon, I love Pictionary. Come on over, earn some points where the points don't matter.
Yep. All right. Give us about 30 minutes or so,
Yeah.
and we'll see y'all then.
I'll see you in the chat room.
See y'all later. Thanks. Bye.
Thanks, guys.
Bye.